guys, thanks for watching. In this video I'm just going to kind of show you about what is happening in the garden, what's growing, and we'll go check it out. So the main thing that I've been growing this year are tomatoes. I started them just in January. I say just in January, but it's been about 6 months of growing, so it's definitely been a long process, and hopefully you can get a lot of tomatoes out of it for a reward. So if you look here, we got tons of different varieties. I'm not going to go over the varieties, number one because I have so many, and number two because most of them are not labeled, and so it's going to be difficult to tell. But we have lots of larger tomatoes. We also have some tiny Tims that are kind of growing here. Through the different rows that we have. So the first we have are some carrots. Carrots are coming in really nicely. I've been thinning them out quite a bit because I've been finding a lot of them have been not having enough space. So I was thinning them out, and you can see the tops of them there. So I would say there's about a finger with space in between each one, but I'll probably even be pulling this one here to give space for these two. So those are all my carrots. I also have this awesome squash plant. Now if this squash plant was actually not planted, I made a sign for it later, but the squash plant was just growing. I didn't plant it, but it's really doing very well. So it goes all along here. And I have my first spaghetti squash. I think that's what it is. And then I also have a couple here, one there, another little guy there. So squash is doing really well. There's also a zucchini plant right in here. I think that's what that one is. Look. And then beside all the celery, I have cucumbers. Cucumbers have been really hard to grow this year. I'm not sure what's going on. But I do have some flowers on it and little tiny baby cucumbers, but nothing has really grown too much. So we'll see what happens. In my second row I have a whole bunch of potatoes. There's 3 different varieties. I think there's Yukon Gold, like a white potato, and maybe a red one. I'm not 100% sure. My last potato here does have some flowers on it, which is really nice. I have been fighting with a whole bunch of these little buggers too. The grasshoppers have taken over, so we'll see. I have dug up one plant and it had awesome potatoes, so in the garden everything has been grown from seed except for my pepper plants. I tried to grow it from seed and it just didn't happen, so I bought a couple plants. So we have a green pepper. We've already eaten one. We also have jalapenos, and there's tons here. So we're gonna have to be making some salsa pretty quick. One of the easiest plants that I've grown so far are our sugar snap peas. These are the West Coast seeds that I bought, that I can put a link to that video at the top about my West Coast seed order. So these literally just put in the ground, a little bit of water, and boom. It's insane how many sugar snap peas have grown and how little work, other than making a trellis for it, which I believe is 6 feet, but it's in the ground a little bit more, so maybe 5.5 feet. They taste delicious, super easy to grow, and I would highly recommend it to any novice gardener looking for a high yield, low input, I guess, low work. But yeah, we just eat the whole thing. It tastes delicious. So we have two more things to show you in the garden. One of them is our tree. So my fiance and I bought a cherry tree, and it's doing really well. I don't think we're gonna get any cherries from it this year, but that's okay. And it's supposed to get about 15 feet tall, I think. Now I have been finding little eggs like that. So I'm not sure if anyone has more experience with trees, but what you should do with these. I have been taking off the leaves and squishing them. So I've been just putting them on rocks, like a flat rock, and squishing it. But if there's a better way to keep the leaves on and maybe spray it, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you guys is our zucchini plants. Now, I have never grown zucchini plants before, and so to actually see zucchinis is pretty amazing to me. It hasn't taken very long to grow, so just like the sugar snap peas, I planted them right in the ground, water, left. Basically, that's been it. They have been awesome. I already have a couple zucchinis on here that I want to show you guys. So if you look in here, I have one, and it has kind of like a dead flower on the top, and then it's probably, oh gosh, I'd say maybe 4 inches long, and it looks like we're going to be getting quite a few more inside. And then we have another right here. This beautiful flower with another one here. And then I do have some more squash plants. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe at the bottom, and watch my other videos. Look forward to reading all the comments. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. See you.